Chat, are you ready? A video that has been, I think, for a quarter of a year in the making, when he started to reach out to people, including me. I'm not gonna be in this, at least not with like me and him being in a call or me saying anything. Why? Because he reached out to me. I said yes, I'm down, and I was down, but then I was during full. Then the whole burnout came and fucking depression kinda and stuff. I don't know, and I didn't hop in a call with him because like I feel like I wouldn't have spoken. I don't know, like actually how I feel. I don't know, but. The video's out now. This reminds me of the last time when somebody mainstream with a broad audience made a video, which was H3H3, Deception, Lies, and CSGO. And after that, I think right after this caused the trade hold and stuff. And also the whole cease and desists and everything on those sites. Here we are. Here we are, 8 years later, with the next big deep dive of somebody who has a reach than anyone else. If somebody from the CS scene makes a documentary like this, it usually doesn't get to the people who are able to change something. Coffeezilla, here we go.
I got bribed to make
we go in. Let's see.
This video twice, actually, to expose a casino's business rivals. Here's a screenshot calling it a bounty and a sponsorship in exchange for a video. Now,
happy to pay a bounty for the visibility, even though you'll be interested in making the video anyways.
Screenshot calling it a bounty.
I assume this is the CSGO Empire guy who also crashed the stage at the major. Hi, Coffeezilla. I would like to offer you, in exchange for creating a video briefing, a $3.9 million scam.
Sponsorship in exchange for a video. Now, I didn't take the money. In fact, I'm quite angry about it. Not just because these people thought I was for sale, but because they offered me a dollar amount that was way too low. Now, everyone has seen those headlines of casinos paying millions a year for influencers to sell their soul. So when they approached me, I was expecting a lot. Instead, they offered $20,000 to the guy in the $10 million studio. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't even cover the electricity bill. Now, to be clear, we would never take a bribe of any size. This show is funded by $5 a month on Patreon. That's where the real money is. But either way, I had a dilemma. Clearly, these people thought I could be bought. If I ignored their bribe, new viewers might be confused. I needed to send a message, and I needed to send it fast. So I decided on this. Rather than expose just their competitors in the gambling scene, what if we exposed everyone? Starting first with the people who offered me money. Welcome to the Counter-Strike gambling investigation.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Am I going to be a part of this? I think yes. Probably in the influencer part, right? I've never taken a gambling sponsor. Never will. Maybe situations change, but currently I wouldn't do it. I haven't done it. I decline every deal. Maybe because I open cases on stream. Yes, I do that. It's not good. Opening cases is not good. There's the casinos, and then there's Valve's casino, right, with cases. It's skins have always been my life. How I justify it, I want to stay clean with myself. I have always loved skins since I was since I got into it early. This is how the skins get created, by unboxing a case. In a casino, you just flip around coins, and people say, "Oh yeah, this is an Orb Dragonlord." No, it's just a crypto casino with an Orb Dragonlord picture plastered on top of it. Cases for me, it's a different thing. I don't know how to explain it. Is it still the same thing? And you wasting money? Yes, of course. But yeah, I don't know.
A multi-part series where we're going to be talking about a video game that has created an underage gambling epidemic that makes hundreds of millions, even billions a year. Now, some people thought it stopped in 2016, but they couldn't be more wrong. The world of Counter-Strike gambling is still massive, and nobody wants to talk about it because most of them are making too much money.
Why did I think you would do the ninja fucking low taper fade meme? Jesus. I don't know if you have mentioned me or sent me stuff regarding what happened yesterday on stage. I want to make it clear, I'm 100% done with all of this. My address was found very quickly, and they made sure I knew about it. I will eventually talk about all that stuff in the future. Now, today, though. Not today, though. Hangogange made a documentary on same topic, casinos and stuff in Counter-Strike, and I don't think he did much content after that, or I think a lot of people were really mad at him from that scene. I don't know.
Those who do speak out have faced consequences, so we've got to be careful. Either way, let's get started.
gotta say, Coffee, I'm really proud you're taking on the bad guys. He's defusing! You know, I've been playing Counter-Strike for years, and honestly, the bots are really out of control.
The bots? But you know we're doing a gambling thing. Besides, you're a bot.
Not according to them. Woo! Another ace.
I don't have time for this. You begged me to be my sidekick. Are you gonna help or not?
Hey, I can multitask. What do you need?
I need to find the bad guy. I've interviewed like 40 people for this story. They all claim to be the victim. They're all pointing fingers.
Sounds pretty human to me. Maybe all you really need is a more objective view. Go ahead. Lay it on me.
Well, everything comes back to one moment. When protesters raided the tournament.
Oh.
Wait, protesters? At a tournament?
Yeah, protesters at the PGL Majors in Copenhagen.
Yo, chill, alright. They didn't have a fucking sniper. Yo. There was some gooflots going on stage. Calm down.
It was one of the biggest esports tournaments ever for Counter-Strike. 1.8 million watching, over 1 million in the prize pool. It was hosted at Royal Arena. It was a big deal. And everything was going smoothly until suddenly people rushed the stage. The crowd was panicked. No one knew what was going on. Someone broke the trophy on stage. And turns out there were people handcuffing themselves out.
I have to quickly show the meme. Wait. Oh, scheiße. Why am I so bad at finding stuff? Oh, man. Mods, can you find it?
Outside. Nobody knew what.
Thank you. Oh, man! Thank you, Ashta. Ah! Oh, Bruder, it's a different link. You guys are so stupid. You guys are so stupid. Bro. Alright. It was the meme. It was the trophy breaking down with Lego sound, alright?
What was going on? They were upset about.
Thank you. Bro. Dude, look at that. Bro, actual Lego trophy. Oh my god. Bro, how does it snap into like 6 pieces?
About CSGO Roll, a gambling website that sponsored one of the teams called G2.
Huh. Some kind of overzealous advocate, maybe?
No, not like you'd think. I found out that the protesters had been paid to be there by a rival casino called CSGO Empire.
A casino protesting a casino. How'd you find that one?
Funny you should ask. Let me introduce you to our first character, the owner of CSGO Empire.
Monarch.
He calls himself Monarch. He live-streamed himself doing the whole thing.
Oh, an exhibitionist.
You have no idea.
If G2 is gonna be playing on the stage, I was planning if somebody's going to Germany, or if you have any friends in Germany, I can pay you a good amount of money. Just come to my DMs, and I can pay you a good amount of money if you run on the stage in the middle of the game and glue yourself on the stage. Or even better, if you put like handcuffs. If you can handcuff yourself on one of the computers or one of the tables, I will pay you decent money.
Computers?
They need to go in, even if there's a security guard, even if they're gonna be taken away. If somebody goes home walking, they will be fired.
And I'm so dedicated to this. Like, if I'm in a war, I'm gonna be fighting to the end.
Wow, this guy is just shameless.
Yeah, but it gets much worse. Someone from Monarch's team at this point decides to text me. He offered me a bounty to cover the story. I'd already gotten a point decides to text me. He offered.
Hi, have you been following the Killian Hype Drop scam? It's a huge scam and I'd love to talk with you in a call about it. Additionally, happy to pay a bounty for the visibility, even though you'll be interested in making a video on it anyway.
Me a bounty to cover the story. I'd already gotten a similar email offering me 20 grand to expose the scam casino in that group.
Obviously you said
No.
yes. No. Right.
Right. Of course, I said no. I can't take their money, but I did want to speak with Monarch. I texted them back saying I'll take the info, but I also wanted to text CSGO Roll's owner and ask them the same thing. I want their side of the story.
Now it's getting interesting. No way he's gonna include interview clips, huh?
Too.
And?
Well, CSGO Roll's owner is named Killian. He said it's a one-sided harassment campaign. Monarch, on the other hand, says something much different. He admits to attacking CSGO role, but basically says he's attacking all the influencers they work for him. They're on this wall of shame that he's going after.
They have made millions and millions of euros from illegal casinos. And what I am going to do is I'm going to be delivering justice to these motherfuckers. Tax investigations are coming. People are gonna be going to jail. YouTube channels, Twitch channels, Kick channels, Twitters, they're gonna be banned.
X.
And I will
It's called X, pal.
deliver justice to these motherfuckers.
Wall of shame? What is up with this guy?
Like I told you, Monarch sees himself as like a scam buster or something.
He thinks he's you.
No, he said something else actually.
I identify myself as some sort of a hero in this story. It's very important to note actually that Killian is not on.
Wait, what did he say? Identifies what?
Else actually.
I identify myself as some sort of a hero in this story. It's very important to note actually that Killian is not the only target. Like we are having war with other sides as well. And I have a track record. Like before this CSGO drama, I've been doing this thing for many years actually.
That's really his main defense. He does this to everyone.
Maybe it's true. Maybe he's just got a screw loose.
No, the attacks here are more personal. And I found out Killian and Monarch aren't just competitors, they used to be business partners.
I made a company 10 years ago with Killian who stole my company. The second company I made, he bribed people to have my company shut down. The third company, which is my current big company, which I made all my money, bought my castles and he's been trying to do. Killian has been trying to do everything to take me down, get me arrested, get me killed. Killian is a f***ing psychopath, and these motherfuckers are Killian's minions, and I'm going to be taking down every single one of these motherfuckers.
So Killian betrayed Monarch.
Depends on who you believe. The point is, this isn't so much about justice, it's kind of about revenge.
The beautiful thing
Dude,
about
I didn't
revenge
think the
is-
video would be about like a battle between just like two owners. I thought he would. Interesting. Okay.
that there is no deadline.
Oh god, he reached out to Coffeezilla to like expose CS:GO rule, and now he makes the whole documentary on their beef. It's one part, 4 parts total. Okay, damn.
You know, you can do it whenever. You know, life is long and you can do it whenever. By the way, I don't mind the guns and stuff. It's like
Soft ass.
just fun and games. What is coming for you is something different. There will be people going to prison. There will be severe consequences. There will be interesting stuff coming.
What am I seeing?
Coffee, I'm starting to worry this is a better help segue into couples counseling.
No, I wouldn't scam you. Look, I'm just trying to show who this guy is and what he wants.
Look, I'm not trying to ruin your Mindhunter episode, but sometimes it really is as simple as an unhinged internet tough guy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too, but it's how people talked about this guy. When I interviewed them, they would just freeze when I mentioned his name. Honestly, it was bizarre.
The thing that honestly
Oh
upsets me.
shit! Oh shit! Bro, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Chat, I love Arrow, but I feel like in an interview like this, to broad audience, like, I feel like in moments like this, sometimes he starts waffling instead of like, I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. Here we go.
His name. Honestly, it was bizarre.
Here we go.
The thing that honestly upsets me about the whole Monarch thing, and this is what's been so hard about this story. People will not give their real opinion because everyone says they're scared. You and I were having a nice chat. Can't talk about the Monarch. Why?
No, wait. Shut up, I'm not saying this. My boy, 3 million views video. This is gonna be 10 million viewer video. Bro, he just put arrow for 5 seconds freezing in it. Oh, sheesh. Oh, God.
I'm
Look at Coffee. He doesn't get it. Oh, man. Huh? Chat, I didn't rewind.
Bro, the weather was like really nice today outside.
Dude, come on! Tell me what's going on.
I can't.
Everybody talks behind the scenes. Everyone talks behind the scenes. Everyone talks. Nobody talks in front of the camera. Why? He intimidates you guys? Well, no. Not you guys. He's intimidating someone else, and everyone doesn't want that to happen to them. Is that it?
I think it's just... No, I'm not gonna say anything.
That is crazy. It's like a real-life Voldemort.
Oh,
I know.
my God.
Most people were scared to even talk, except for one of the names on Monarch's Wall of Shame.
Yeah, I'm Grim. I've been doing CS2's gambling for about a decade.
Pussy furry, I can tell you why. Should I say why?
That is crazy.
Listen again.
Is that it? Well, no. Nobody talks in front
Wait.
of the camera. Why? He intimidates
Wait.
you guys? Well, no. Not
What he says now may or may not be the reason.
you guys. He's intimidating someone else, and everyone doesn't want that to happen to them. Is that it?
I think it's just... No, I'm not gonna say anything.
That is crazy.
There's behind the scenes.
It's like a real-life Voldemort.
I know. Most people were scared to even talk, except for one of the names on Monarch's Wall of Shame.
Yeah, I'm Grim. I've been doing CS2's gambling for about a decade, and I have been doing it as a content creator for probably like almost 8 years now.
Can you take us from the beginning of your relationship with Monarch and just tell the story as you see it?
Right, so it's been like almost a year now, so it's a little bit hard to like get the timeline like completely right on top of my head, but it started around May last year is when the I guess included beef initially started. It was mostly just on Twitter. He essentially started like threatening me, and
You're promoting a scam site and you know it. You're trying to leverage the benefit of the doubt. It has been demonstrated that Killian's casinos intentionally add friction to the withdrawal process in order to make people gamble more. The more you pretend to be dumb, the deeper of a hole you're building for yourself. We're going to be making some examples and considering our context. You're on the upper part of the list.
told me that I needed to drop CS2's role or else, right? I then responded by posting a tweet myself with a screenshot of what he said, calling him out for it, and telling him to come at me with everything he's got.
Ooh.
Which, you know, in retrospect, massive mistake. I've known him for a while, a few years before this. He's never done anything like this that I have seen before. He might have done it like privately without, like you said, you talk to other people that had similar stories, right? But I just haven't spoken about it, and I think maybe that's what has happened before. But that's initially how it went down, yeah. He DM'd me, I made my tweet, and he went after me ever since.
So you say, come after me with everything you got.
Yeah, I
And
think
then-
I used the word full thrust, because he keeps telling me every time he does something, was this full thrust enough? Like, it's like stuck in his head that I use the term full thrust.
Go all in, full thrust. If everybody goes full thrust, that's again when we go full thrust again.
I started getting screenshots from people that are inside one of his Discord. He's got multiple ones that he uses for his quote-unquote cult, the Jofa cult he calls it.
What?
Where they were talking about spraying some flyers around my city, this and that. A lot of crazy ones that he luckily...
Wait, what?
Spray some flyers around my city, this and
We left $1,000 of game streaming equipment near a scam streamer's house at Tistil Lake. The first person to find it can keep it all. Good luck. Lul from the Empire account.
that. A lot of crazy ones that he luckily didn't do. But then nothing really happened for a few months because this was back in May. And in around September, I all of a sudden wake up to a bunch of missed calls from family, friends, everything, right? I get told that they had posted flyers everywhere in my city. And I mean everywhere. High schools, malls, people's cars, in their mailboxes. Monarch himself said they did around 30,000 flyers, and there's about 30,000 people in my city.
What?
So they basically spread it everywhere. That had like a picture of CS2's role, me, my house, my cars, saying that like I'm scamming people in my city. that's essentially how it started with the flyers.
What the f, Coffee? This is like a personalized harassment campaign.
I know. But what freaked me out is that Monarch doesn't deny any of it. He thinks it's justified.
Yeah, there's this one case, this YouTuber called Grim, who lives in Norway.
Dude, this is so interesting to me. Because I'm not into this, like, beef of them and everything. Another reason to not fucking take gambling sponsors. Just like, Zuck, hey, you guys do your thing. Bang.
Way.
Yeah.
We work times about like various things. So he's one of Killian's main advertisers. He's made at least $6 million from blatantly promoting. At least $6 million.
What? I don't even know. Like Grim, like is like what? 6 million?
Dollars from blatantly promoting this scam. He's
6
basically
mil?
for many years he's been streaming like every day, playing on CS:GO and making YouTube videos there, just blatantly scamming his audience and making tons of money. And he has this like kind of like has this mansion in Norway where he has like his Lamborghinis parked outside. We gave these flyers to like the full town.
Ohne gonna get on the Gamba train now? Nein. Chat, for me, and I swear on God when I say this, you're gonna say Kappa, and I know, but the ones who know, for me, money, I don't really care. I as long as I can pay my bills, make sure my mom is good, and sometimes I can make some like people happy, and I can afford some fun as well. Like I'm not fucking not earning good money without taking gambling sponsor. I'm already earning like well enough and have been since 500 viewers average. And I do think that is I never regret a day, because sometimes you can look back and think, oh shit, I could have by now made what, I don't know, millions and millions and would have enough for all the generations to come. Yeah, okay, but then what? And then I get DMs at night of people saying, hey man, because of your site, blah, 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 because of this, I started this, and then, because people that take this and advertise stuff to the audience, they always get it. And yes, I do the gold stuff, and that's also bad, but it is a difference to those casinos, I think, and knowing when you advertise this that you pay your bills by people's losses. I myself would not feel in the right if I would buy my phone knowing that Mr. Maldi, because he likes to watch me, went to the site that I went on and lost his money. You know what I mean? And I still stand by that. And I think that long term, everybody who comes to me and says, what's your opinion on this? Should I take a deal like this? When somebody else takes it, don't throw an eye. I understand. Everyone needs to pay their bills. I'm in a good situation where I can pay my bills an extra by just having grown the stream to a point, right? But if you're starting out and they do pay crazy, right? And if you gotta pay your bills to get started, but still think, oh, this is wrong, then I'm not gonna be mad or think that it's like, oh, I could never like talk to this guy. It is understandable, but as well, when someone is being greedy, also understandable. It is what it is. Money rules the world. But for me personally, nee, I'm happy like this. Happiness always first. What am I gonna do? Buy a house, buy a Lamborghini, and then I'm gonna crash my Lamborghini. GG, and then I'm mad. Suck. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling.
Town got these flyers that has Grim's face on it.
I swear facts. I talked about it with Zippel as well. Because Zippel as well denied millions when it comes to gambling sponsors. And I remember having a talk with him. And I talked as well with Jesus and so on. But Zippel, for him, he made a list. He said, my happiness level now compared to my happiness level when I accept $1 million in gambling and so on. And he said like, yeah, I could buy this, I could buy this, I could buy this. But it was like, his happiness went up by like 10% or something. And on the other side, you don't feel clear with yourself, and money isn't everything. I don't know. Making people happy and seeing your community happy. And yes, this is gonna sound weird, but I swear, hey, chat, I swear on God, like for me, I don't want to have the chat against me or whatever. And like I'm chilling, bro. I'm happy seeing like a nice community and stuff, and knowing that I don't, at least I think so, I don't fuck you over. And you knowing that makes me feel. I go to bed with a smile. Zack. I swear. Okay.
It explains like how he's made his money by scamming people.
He just admits to it.
Oh, he takes credit for a lot more than that.
So what happened just a month ago now, when they sent 18 people to show up at my city, outside my door, having a quote-unquote protest.
What?
Wait, 18 people to your
Bro,
house?
and he lives like full outside, full horror movie. Bro, he lives full isolated next to a lake. That's the horror game we played yesterday. Fears to Fathom. Bro, turn on the night mode.
Yeah, there was 18 people.
And this is, to be clear, a competitor casino to the one you're working for.
Yeah.
Is harassing is the only word that comes to mind here. Well, I don't even know if it's. I mean, what was it? What do you think it was? Was it intimidation? What was it?
Oh, it was definitely intimidation as well as harassing. Because like obviously when they show up at my house, they make it incredibly difficult for me to be here because they're gonna be right outside my house. And like again, I live in Norway and our rules are way too nice.
Coffee, I'll admit it. This is a little bit more than an internet tough guy. These are mafia tactics.
It's insane. I mean, Monarch is still trying to say this is all fair game.
Yeah, so we did this funny protest one day. We sent the cute little cult. There was maybe like 15 people outside of his house with the infamous Sticky Hand who claims to have lost his house to CS2's scam.
It's Sticky Hand! I'm a Calden because CS2's got my house. Grim, I'm coming for you. Killian, I'm coming for you. Give my house back! Give my house back! House back!
They were there, they parked with their like tents like outside of the house, and they had like microphones and they had the pitchforks and stuff. And they were just like marching in the neighborhood. And Sticky Hand did also. He went to knock on his door just to speak with him.
I didn't know what he was gonna say. He went to knock him out, bro.
He went to knock on his door.
I thought he was gonna say Mike Tyson.
To speak with him.
I have to
know
say,
it's
this is an insane level of.
This is so interesting. Chad, what world are we living in? We look at what we're looking at right now. Him explaining that he goes to YouTuber house, to Coffeezilla. Oh God. What?
Harassment. I mean, I like.
This is so surreal to be interesting.
I get that you believe he scammed people, and let's say he did scam people. That should be left to law enforcement, not to like, you know, y'all are basically like video vigilantes, you know, going to his house. I saw Warren also posted something about like video vigilantes.
How do you think Monarch feels about this? I don't think he's like mad about like this video dropping, because like what he wants is attention as well, no? Like look, he was kick streaming 84 viewers, and now like with 10 million view documentary on him and him trying to get his side out. Lul.
You know, going to his house. I saw Warren also posted something about like he'd pay money for someone to break into his house in Minecraft. That was a joke, or
obvious joke. Yeah, that would be crossing a line. Yeah, I can agree. Somebody could say that this is like it might be pretty insane,
but that's how much
you
believe Killian has scammed people. I think it goes to what you detest this company so much you think basically it's worth the price to for this war.
So we have the numbers, we have the facts, we pretty much know exactly how much he has made from CS2. We've had extensive conversations with Grim himself. We know that he understands exactly what he's doing. He's consciously scamming people, and we have consulted lawyers about this, and we are actually planning to take legal action. But the unfortunate thing is that there are ways how they can evade this kind of like legal charge.
You know what's for me as a viewer, and what probably the average Coffeezilla viewer, you have this whole beef, but it never got explained why he hates this site, or apart from the owner. He says they're scamming people. Yeah, okay, but did it ever get explained? Yeah, I don't think so. Apart from harder withdrawals, or is that everything? Like I want to know too, because they were sponsoring G2. I want to know like if CS:GO role is like fucked up, like he says. Are you paying attention? I am. He made a document. They were partners, competitor. Robbed his company. Nee, but he says that it's a scam as well, no? Like took his house of the sticky hand guy.
Justice, and
that's unrelated between like the personal beef.
Probably there's not going to be real like legal consequences for him, and if there are, it's going to be kind of like, you know,
I mean, hey, all of those sites are a scam because the house always wins.
Years down the line after CS:GO has exit scammed.
That's sort of my problem. This is clearly harassment, but Monarch's not wrong that the people in this industry usually get away with it.
But he's in the same industry.
Well, exactly. And that's what kills his argument. Either way, this whole thing is so heated that both sides now think they're in danger.
Let's talk about security.
Yeah.
Obviously, it probably is shaking you up, made you rethink how much you need to protect yourself. Have you taken any steps to try to... Obviously, you said you did go to the police. They did nothing. What else did you do?
Right now I have 24/7 security sitting outside. So that's the precaution I have currently.
Leaked.
That's expensive.
Yeah, no, it is expensive. It is. Like, I'm not paying for it, but yes, it is expensive. I've heard the figures.
Who is paying?
Huh? Nine! Is the sponsor paying for it?
Expensive. CS:GO is paying for it.
Yo! No, bro, this is what is this, bro? Like, is this documentary or is this like thriller?
So you got your rival casinos, and one is paying for 24/7 security for the influencer.
What?
Because an opponent casino is gonna go to their house and harass them and possibly do more.
Yeah.
So also, like, I'm genuinely scared for my life. I'm genuinely scared for my family, like, because of this whole thing. Like, I am with like huge security guards, and I need to be like super careful. I don't really like. I need to be careful where I move, and I need to be super careful about like my location being doxed. Because I think he has all the reasons to kill me. So,
do you think he would cross that line? As you said, you would never do that.
Who? Killian?
Do you think he would?
No, knowing him as a person, he's pure evil. Has no morals. It would be literally plus EV to get me killed. So now I'm doing my best to, first of all, not have my location leaked, but also I have like significant security because of that.
That has to be a serious expense. I mean, it's like 24/7 security is expensive, right?
I mean, it's not cheap. Plus, also like have to take a bunch of like precautions for my family as well.
I think I may be dying of what humans call irony.
Is he interviewing Killian too? I don't know what he even looks like or anything. No?
They're both scared?
Yeah, everyone's terrified of revenge. And it explains why people not involved wouldn't want to be involved. Even just recently, I heard another YouTuber has been getting the Monarch treatment. Flyers, house visits, confrontations. Who would want that?
You, apparently. What's to stop Monarch from coming after you?
Nothing. I mean, I would say the harassment is usually limited to influencers in the gambling sector, but recently an esports journalist got threatened as well.
These people are dangerous, and these people are clearly willing to do anything for money. Let's get them out of esports once and for all.
we are looking into it. We might actually do some legal action towards him, like some defamation lawsuit or whatever. I think it would be fun to do just for the lore, just for the memes, and it could be like this could be a fun marketing campaign. And for this reason, the cult is coming for Richard.
I tried to confront Monarch on it. I also tried to confront him on this bounty thing.
I'm gonna do this story, and obviously I'm gonna try to tell it how I tell all my stories, which is as neutral and like to the facts as possible. But I don't want anyone going after me either. I don't want anyone showing up at my house, to be very transparent with you.
Yeah. I'll be transparent, and I'm not intending to send any sticky hands. So.
Oh, I also have to say, did you know Warren offered me a bounty to do this story?
I did not.
Y'all shouldn't tell journalists that. That's not good. Y'all shouldn't pay people to do stories.
Noted.
Yeah, because it just makes it hard to, because I can't obviously can't accept that. That would completely compromise everything I stand for. To be like, it'd be biased. It'd bias me towards your side if I was to accept that. Okay.
Warren didn't offer. Sourblock did. Yo, why do you guys all know the lore? Like, what? I don't know any of these names. Bro, what? Or is that Warren?
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to address it.
And I really respect your approach. See that you're a great journalist.
Oh, how reassuring that someone you're making a video on likes you before the story.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if he keeps his promise on that. But I also wanted to confront the guy who offered me $20,000 to do the story too.
Let me guess. He dodged the question?
Sort of. He said that he didn't know that I was a journalist and that I wasn't someone to offer money to. He also claimed that this industry has cooked him and that everything is money-oriented.
Are you referring to the 20k offer via mail? If so, very sorry. It must have slipped my mind that you were a journalist. What? And those are not the type of people you can offer money to. This industry has cooked me, man. Everything is money-oriented.
I mean, that part might be true.
Oh, for sure. I mean, for all the talk about justice and scams, it's about money too. Just recently, Grim says he got this message. Monarch would stop the house harassment if he dropped CSGO Roll and took a match deal at CSGO Empire.
So that's that then. You've had the villain the whole time.
Not quite. I mean, we had to address the bribe. We have to address the harassment. But our story is not about gambling influencers being the victims, who are also millionaires, by the way. Remember, we're investigating everyone, and Monarch just kind
Nate King sparkles juicy anomaly.
of the tip of the iceberg of the problem. I want to know who's really behind this thing, who's really the victims, and who's really the villain.
I started gambling on Counter-Strike when I was probably 13 years old.
13 years old. 14 years old. I think I was 14. I saw it online. I saw a bunch of these YouTubers playing it. Yes!
Yeah.
They see their favorite influencer playing on some third-party case opening site, and they just go deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole, and soon they are addicted.
Maybe the solution isn't with the casinos at all. Maybe it's a good time to talk about the influencers who promote it instead.
Yo, why am I sus up by not there being a single clip about my unboxing? Are we whole part 3?
Promote it
Yo,
instead.
yo, bro. Oh, cheapers. I mean, again, what I said. Interesting. I am very excited for part 2, 3, 4. Really excited. For many reasons. Cases before episode 2. You're done, buddy. Just watched it. You're done, buddy. Guys, wait! Bro, I know what I did. I have nothing to hide. Everything that I do is on the internet. And yeah, you can say opening cases is bad. Yes, I know. It is. But yeah, I enjoy it and I do it. Yeah. What can I say? I'm an open book. I'm an open book, bro. I waste some money on cases too. Ja, I'm stupid. Ja, scheiße. Don't open cases.